Every small town has a story, and we're here to shine a light on the people, places, and moments that make ours unforgettable. Welcome to the Small Town Bold Stories podcast. On this episode of the podcast, we sat down with Becky Thomas and Erica Bevel of the Midway Party Barn. The Midway Party Barn is 1 year old, and they tell us the story about how they saw a need in our community for something. They couldn't find what they needed, so they came up with a solution as a family, and they built it, and their business continues to grow and thrive today. Enjoy this episode. All right. Well, thank you all so much for being here today to tell us about the Midway Party Barn. Why don't you introduce yourselves and then give us just a little bit of background what the Party Barn is, and then we'll get into it a little deeper.
All right. I am Becky Thomas.
Okay.
I am Erica Bevel, and
Okay.
we are with Midway Party Barn. We are a party and event venue. We do birthday parties, baby showers, bridal showers, family reunions. We've had graduation parties.
All the fun stuff, basically.
all kinds of stuff.
Okay. So as of today, when we record this, it's been a year, you said. So that's pretty
Yes,
exciting.
Here today.
Yeah, we're
It's probably
excited.
crazy, like how fast a year goes by,
It
right?
flew
Yes,
by.
it did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did fly by.
So you all started this a year ago is when it opened.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit about like kind of what all you focus on. I know you mentioned kind of those events there that you've done, but give us a little bit more detail on what that looks like.
So we have two rooms. We have one side that has the tables and the chairs. That's the smaller side. It holds about 48 people. And usually that's where people have their baby showers, wedding showers, bridal showers, some first birthdays there. And then the other side, we have a bounce house and an obstacle course.
That's fun.
So that's where a lot of our birthday parties happen. And we also have people rent the whole building for family reunions.
So you can open it up if
Yes,
you want
you
to
can
as
rent
well.
both sides if you want. It has a double door in the middle, so you can have both rooms or just one of the rooms.
So if somebody wants to on the birthday side, like all that's included, so they don't have to try to coordinate it with somebody else.
Yeah, it
It's
stays
just
in
part
there
of
all the
it.
time, and we just flip a
Mhm.
switch and it blows up.
That's
and
pretty
it's
awesome. I would
ready
say.
to go.
I'd say
Yeah.
kids love that, don't
Oh
they?
yeah.
Okay. Well, so how did this idea come about? Because I feel like it just kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, if you know where it is on Highway 79, there behind the gas station, there's this building going up, and I know, like when I was driving by, I was like, "Well, what's going on?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how'd the idea come about, and how did we get here?
Well, we really saw a need for a smaller venue in Meade County that people could have their birthday parties and bridal showers without having to rent a huge wedding
Space,
venue,
yeah.
So that was kind of missing, and we struggled to find a place for our own kids' birthday parties locally. And like my house is small inside, so I don't want to have a million
Yeah.
people coming in.
We don't want all that mess and all that stuff
Yeah,
too.
and you have to clean your house and
before and after.
before and after the party. Yeah. So what is really special about our venue is we provide setup and cleanup. So
Yes.
they can literally just walk in, bring their food, and go. They don't have to set up the
And do the extra
tablecloths,
work.
balloons.
It's just boom, ready to go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We also provide paper products, so they don't have to worry about bringing their paper plates, napkins, forks, that kind of thing. So all of it's set up and ready to
That's
go.
super nice.
And then they can just leave, and we'll clean up after them.
Wow.
So yeah,
That's
it's pretty cool.
because most places they want you to like do the pre-setup and then tear down, clean it, and then it's like a all day affair. But y'all just take care of all that
We try
Okay.
to make it as easy as possible.
for sure. So who's doing all that? Are you all doing it?
We
or
are,
like
yeah.
husbands, or
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's the four of us.
it's a family affair?
It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because if people don't know, you're sister-in-laws, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I thought. So you said you started building it in May of 2024?
Well, we talked about it in May and got everything in the works. It started going up in July of 2024, and we opened our doors October 1st.
Wow. So it went up pretty quick.
It did.
Yeah.
But it's basically just a really simple building, but it's set up to where you can have lots of those different events
Yeah.
Yes.
and things in there. So I know one thing that you mentioned was kind of like the community part of it. So what are some of those things that you all have done? If people don't know, or maybe haven't been to one, tell us some of those because it's kind of interesting, I think.
Yeah. So our goal is to not only provide a space for people to come in and celebrate those big moments, but to also to be able to give back to the community in any way we can. So before school started, we held a back to school bash, and we gave away 100, I think it was 100
Mhm.
Wow.
packs of school supplies to kids around the county. It was totally free, and they could come in. They got their face painted. they could bounce in the bounce houses, and it was just a fun family event. And then those kids could leave with the school supplies. I really liked that event.
Yeah.
It was really
That was
impactful,
nice.
I think.
For sure, because so many
Yes.
kids don't have school supplies and they need those. So
Yes.
the fact that they can come get those and have a fun day getting it too.
Yes. And then last year we had our first one, and this year we'll have our second annual Donuts with Santa. That's also a free event where we have a craft for the kids to do. They can come in and get donuts and milk, and then they can get their picture with Santa as well.
That's always exciting.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
it was really cool. Last year, we didn't really know what to expect because it was our first time doing that. And we ran out of donuts. So we had to run real quick and go get extra donuts.
And donuts
So-
aren't easy to find in Brandenburg
No.
either, I feel like.
No.
So this year, we're going to be a little bit more prepared
Yeah.
and kind of know what to
Yeah.
expect. And
Do people need to pre-register for those type of events or anything?
No.
Or
Nope.
Just
show
show
up?
up.
Those, yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
always good when you
It's
like
fun,
run
you
out
just
of
never know
things,
what to
but it's like,
expect.
oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
gosh, what are we going to
Yeah.
do?
Yeah.
So how many kids did you have at the first one, you'd say?
well, how many donuts did we buy?
We bought
The
10
first time.
dozen donuts.
It's 120.
And we ran out. So, and we had it.
We had to go get more.
Yeah. So
So
it was a pretty good turnout for a first year event.
I'd say that's pretty good because you
Yeah.
were basically open, what, like a month at that
Yeah.
point?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
Wow.
it's pretty good.
That is really good.
We also do Friday night events. We try to do it one time a month. We didn't get to do it in the summer.
Everybody
Just
gets
because
busy
it's
in the
busy
summer.
and
Yeah,
with
there's so
the
much
kids
stuff
playing
going on.
ball and stuff. But we try to do that for like one night we did a murder mystery night, and we like dinner
that
was
one was
served.
really
That's
cool.
fun.
Yeah, that
Like
one was
it
fun.
was, and we were actors in it. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
So were you all, I guess, like part of it? Like you weren't
Mhm.
actually
Yeah.
let me back up. You all were like the characters in it that
Yes.
people,
Yeah.
okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. We were dressed up as our part, and they
What-
got to.
okay, I'm
have-
curious. What did y'all have to dress up as?
So I was a nurse.
What was
Okay.
I? Oh, I was like a flapper
A
girl.
flapper girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Ben and Cole, of course, they were the whole show because one of them was the murderer, and it was a
And
whole
one of
fun
them,
act.
one of them got murdered.
Yeah.
And they had to
Oh.
act that out.
Yeah.
During the thing.
Yeah. So it was
a lot of
I'm
fun.
curious, who
Very
was what
fun.
part? Because I have a feeling Cole probably had a cowboy hat on for the whole thing, didn't he?
He had a hat on, but it
He
wasn't
did.
cowboy.
Okay.
It was,
And Ben
Yeah.
Ben was he was the one that got murdered, and
That's
and
fun,
Cole
though.
like drug him out of the room at one point. Like it was just a fun
That's a lot of fun.
It
I've
was a
never
lot of
done one
fun.
of those, but
Yeah.
they've always
it
seemed like
is
they
really
would
cool.
be fun.
You'll have to
So-
do one.
It was
But you had a really good turnout for that, I'm sure,
Yeah.
too, right?
And we had
we did.
Stoles cater it. So they
Okay.
got dinner during the whole show. It was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
That is
and
cool.
then we took pictures, of course, and we gave out little like awards at the end for like the audience, the people
Mhm.
that came and participated. So that was a fun time. We've had people ask to do that again, so that's in
Sure.
the works.
Something like that, I'm sure there's probably a small cost associated with
Yes.
it.
That is
Yeah.
into the dinner
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's what I like about this community is like
Mhm.
businesses coming together. So you brought Stoles in and like bringing all the
Mhm.
local people together. It's so unique about this town, I feel
Yeah.
like. And I'm
Yes,
sure the community
absolutely.
has kind of come around you all and really supported you since you opened
Yeah.
as well,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, we've had 3 or 4 car shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had 3 car
We've had
shows.
3 car shows
so
since we've
far.
opened. Yeah.
Yeah.
The first car show was a big success.
It was huge. We had over 100 cars show up, and it was our first
For our
time
very
doing
first
it.
car
So we didn't know
show.
what to expect, but it was a really good day.
Yeah, I mean, we
That is a
did.
good day for your
It was
first event.
that one was for a good cause. We had like a silent auction for a little boy who had leukemia.
Oh, wow.
So, there was that as well. And then we've had 2 this year.
That's
Yep.
good.
But yeah, they've been good turnouts.
That's awesome. So do you want to talk about like what's included in some of the packages and like what all that looks like
Yeah.
for people?
So we call the side with the bounce houses the Kid Castle side.
That's fitting.
Yes. So, of course, that includes both of the inflatables, the
Mhm.
bounce house and the obstacle course. There's 8 tables for seating on that side. The tables are like bench style seatings, like a picnic table kind of would
Okay.
be. So there's 8 of those, and then 2 food tables, and then a circle table that most people use for gifts. We have a refrigerator there, And like Erica said, we do the decorating as far as we supply tablecloths. So you will get to choose 1 or 2 colors for tablecloth options, and then up to 3 colors for your balloon options on each table. And we will have that set up for you when you get there. And then the paper products.
Yeah.
And then I think and then we do the cleanup.
And we also have a little toddler area in that side that we added because our kids are younger. We have younger kids. So we were like, that's something that is missing is a little toddler area. It's like a little fenced in.
Like a corral, basically. Yeah. People, so you don't have to wonder where they're at.
They're too young or too small to be in there bouncing with the big kids. So people just put the little ones in there and let the big kids bounce. Yeah. So we really like that.
That way they don't have to worry about them. They're just there.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's one side. The other side has more for the adult type of stuff, right?
Yeah. It's pretty much set up the same. It has the same things in the packages, except it doesn't have the bounce houses.
It's more of like a blank slate for people to come in. And on this side, we really see a lot of bridal and baby showers. So they'll like come in with their like a lot of different decor and get all fancy with it.
That's my favorite
It's
part.
really cool to see all the different themes that people bring in. But we kind of just left that as a blank slate so people could kind of come in and make it their own.
Yeah.
Space.
And that side has the tables, and it has 6 chairs at each table for seating.
So what are some of those like interesting things that people have done? Because I'm sure you've probably seen it all.
We had a wedding shower last month, and hers was about like her backdrop was books. Yes, I thought that one was really interesting, and she had books on each table, like as her centerpieces and flowers. And it was really cute.
My favorite so far, it was a bridal shower, and it was coffee themed.
Oh, yeah, that was my next
so
one.
They had a coffee bar. Their little centerpieces had coffee beans.
I think it was like Love is Brewing or something like that.
It was really cute.
And it was adorable.
That's catchy.
Yeah, the coffee bar was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's really set up to where people can customize it however they want.
Yeah. And
if they want to get crazy with it, they can. If they just want to keep it simple, it's really whatever they want to do.
And they can rearrange it.
Some people just show up and use our tablecloths and balloons and don't do anything. They don't care. And then some people are a little bit more extra, kind of like how me and her would be.
We are, yeah.
And they just bring in their extra stuff.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay. And how are those kind of booked time frame wise?
Okay. So we have a Friday evening option, and that's 6 to 9. And your booking allows you 45 minutes prior to your party time to come in and do any extra decorating that you might want to do. So if you have 6 to 9, you can get there at 5:15. And then on Saturdays, we have 3 options. We have 11 to 2, 3 to 6, and 7 to 10. And then, yes,
y'all are crazy busy if you're flipping all those, getting them ready.
Yes,
you have a full day.
Sometimes it takes
flipping them is interesting, but we get it done.
Yeah, that's definitely the busy part of the day.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then on Sundays we offer the 11 to 2 and the 3 to 6 option as well, and that's for both sides. So we can have 2 parties going on at one time, but they're separate doors. We have chalkboards on each or on the outside.
Kind of telling people where to go and what's going on.
Where to go in and out.
Wow. So on any given weekend, you could have like 7 different parties, I guess, basically.
Yeah.
Has that happened before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were y'all like losing your sanity when the weekend was over with, I'd say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But our dumpster was very overflowing.
Yeah. We didn't know what are we going to do with all of our trash?
Yeah. Yeah.
But, so what do those cost if somebody wants to do that?
So the Kid Castle side with the bounce houses, that is $350
for 3 hours, basically.
Yep. Okay. So and it requires a 50% deposit whenever you book on our website, and then the celebration suite side is $200, and same thing, a 50% deposit down when you book.
Okay, that's simple enough. Do they need to get their own insurance or anything outside of that, or just the booking itself?
Yep.
Nope, booking it is fine.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, and I'm guessing they can just book on a website somewhere.
Yep.
Wow.
Our website, it has all of the available dates and times that you can choose from.
Okay. And you said before we started, like it's staying pretty booked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we already have people booking for next year. So
Wow, that's awesome though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
awesome.
good.
We've been very blessed
Yes.
with
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
We didn't know how it was going to go.
Well, and that's one of
you
those
know,
things you just don't know when you start a new business and do a new venture. Like
Mm-hmm.
you hope it's going to go well,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't know until you do it. But that's what, again, this community, like something new. It's like they just come around it and they just support it. It feels like so.
I think we expected going into it that we would be really busy winter months because you can't really have like outside parties. But we also found we were pretty busy in the summer because it was so hot.
People wanted to be
Yeah.
inside.
or they don't have to worry about it raining
Yeah.
on their outdoor birthday party.
So yeah, with this opening a full year, we have found, I mean, there are months that aren't as busy as others, but I'm curious to see if the next year, if it follows suit, like to see if it's the same months.
kind of a
you know?
trend or if
Yeah.
it's just a one-off thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like, you just never know. but
No, you don't.
That's the beauty of business, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
What else should people know about the party barn, you think?
We have had like some sweet 16s and graduation parties there. I think we've had 2 parties where someone's brought in a DJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That was really cool.
I mean,
That's
that
fun.
is an option. You can bring in a DJ. Our alcohol policy, we allow alcohol, but you have to have it with a licensed caterer. So
Okay.
you can't bring
Or
in your
bartender.
own. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
Gotcha.
bartender. Yes.
Just to kind of cover y'all's bases.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just insurance purposes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's been a question we get a lot. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can also have like outside your own food and stuff, right?
Yes.
Too,
Oh,
which
yeah.
Yep.
Most
You can have
places,
your
they
own
don't want you to do
caterer.
that. Like they want you to use their vendor or something, but you all pretty much leave that up to
Oh,
them.
yeah.
We do. I mean,
Absolutely.
we do have a few places in town that will offer a discount if you
Oh.
use them with
Who are
us.
some of those, if you remember offhand?
One is Bottom Boards.
Love Marjorie.
Yeah,
I think,
Marjorie.
That dip she has is like crack.
Oh,
Oh
it
my gosh,
is.
it's so
So
good.
It is
If
so
I would
good.
buy just the dip.
I know
Yeah.
if she would sell it in a jar.
I just
I'd
eat
keep
about a
her in bit.
spoonful.
Oh,
Yeah.
we do.
It's so good.
We're like, oh, okay.
She was
So-
on an earlier episode, and I was trying to get the like recipes, but she wouldn't cave on it. So
I wish you'd get those.
I know. I think everybody would.
Yes.
So Bottoms Board, who are some of the other ones that you work
Think-
with?
Cake Moms.
Mhm. Yeah,
Who
Cake
else?
Moms.
That's
Um,
fitting with
The
desserts and birthday
pizza
parties.
place in Muldrow.
Yeah, there's a pizza place in Muldrow. He said he would give a discount as well for anyone that ordered
Okay.
with him specifically. We have a lot of people that do pizza.
It's
It's
simple
just
and
easy
easy.
and simple.
Yeah.
And most places will deliver it right there to them. So they don't even
Even
have to
better.
go out of their way, right?
It's
They can
full
decorate
service.
and wait for the pizza to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there is a spot on our website.
There is a spot on our website that shows the
Where all those are.
the
Mhm.
Like
different.
who they are.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. Anything else y'all can think of that would be good for people to know?
We do also offer add-on services, like arch rentals if they want a little extra decor. We do like
Okay.
balloon garland with the arches, that kind of thing. That's an additional thing
Yeah.
that sometimes people want to add on because they don't really want to do it themselves and they want it set up whenever they arrive. So we do offer that too. And that's on our website as
Okay.
well.
So it sounds like everything's on the website.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
kinda
Tried to
good.
make sure that everything's on there
Yeah. Okay.
for you.
So as we kind of wrap things, tell us about that website. What's the address? How people can find it?
So the best way is to Google Midway Party Barn because we don't yet have a domain connected to our website. We
Okay.
probably need to work on that because it's
Mhm.
just like a square site
Gotcha.
domain right now. But if you just Google Midway Party Barn, it'll take you directly to our website. All of the information should be there. I tried to put all of the FAQs and
Mm-hmm.
anything that people would want to know should be there. But of course, always reach out to us on Facebook if you do have any additional questions.
I've seen where you've got lots of stuff on Facebook and always posting, it seems
Yeah.
like. So
Yep.
what is the actual address of it? So if people want to like put it in their GPS, they can know where it's at.
4952 KY 79,
79.
and it's a Brandenburg
Brandenburg
address.
address.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you're only 3-4 minutes from the bypass in
Yeah.
Brandenburg.
Yep, right.
So you're not far at all.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
right off
Right
the
behind
bypass.
Midway Quick Stop.
Yep. I think everybody probably knows where that is.
Yep. So we're a great location for not only Mee County but also Brett County, Irvington, things like that. We're right in the middle there.
Yeah.
Do
We've
you
had
find you get a
people
lot of people from like surrounding areas coming too?
we've had people come from Louisville recently too.
Really?
And we're
Awesome.
starting to get some from Indiana.
We
That's
have too.
coming. Like last year, something else that we really haven't put out there, but we do like we've allowed or offered. Custer Elementary School came last year for the end of their year celebration. The kindergartners came, and they had like little cupcakes, and then they got to bounce and just do their thing there. So that was like, instead of a field day where it was outside where it might rain, they just came and jumped with us.
Something unique for kids to enjoy.
So, we don't have through the week dates on our website, but if that's something somebody's interested in,
just send you something on Facebook.
And we can do field trips or end of the year celebrations. We do also have a projector now on the celebration suite side, the small side, for like work parties, Christmas parties. We've reached out about that.
We did a
business
family movie night.
Yeah, we did.
And played a movie on that.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty cool. But yeah, if people want to do presentations or anything like that, we have a projector.
Yep.
So really flexible. Like if somebody needs a space for something and y'all can make it work,
you're
open to do whatever if it makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. That's great. Because there's not very many places to do things like that. Like during the week, it seems like as well either. So future goals, like, and plans there.
Well, you spoke of adding on.
That's needed.
We've learned a lot of things over the year, and we realized that we didn't give ourselves enough storage. So we're gonna have to get like a storage shed or something
for
when you plan to build something, especially when there's 6 of you involved in the building process.
Everybody has an opinion.
Yes, so you have to kind of pick and choose and of course we're paying for it out, so
cost.
it's, we couldn't do everything we wanted to do up front, but we have the storage option. Yeah. We have a lot of little ideas in the back of our mind that we might like to do in the future if things continue to go well, but
we're always coming up with new ideas. So
gotcha.
And we love ideas. People give us ideas all the time, and
feedback is always good.
Yeah. Yes, we love feedback.
So stay tuned, basically, is what you're saying.
Stay tuned.
There may be something
Never
coming.
know what we might have up our sleeve.
Well, thank you all so much for coming on. I appreciate it. I think this is a great thing for the community, and hopefully they continue to support it and use it. And maybe you'll be doubling your size before too long. Who knows?
Yep.
All right. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
So you've got a cool story to tell, something about our community that makes it strong and unique. You have a business. You know someone that has a really cool story about the history of our community or anything else. Well, we want to tell that story on the podcast. So do us a favor and visit smalltownboldstories.com so that we can tell that story next and you get to hear it. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Small Town Bold Stories podcast, brought to you by Next Home Chisholm Realty. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode, and we'll catch you next time with more bold stories from the heart of our hometowns.